So welcome back. It's show day number 2, a day that we kind of hoped was going to come, but we both had to qualify, or one of us had to qualify. Obviously, we both qualified, so we are both straight back into the depths of prep, weighing out our water, weighing out our meals, back to reality. So the orders are 300ml of water with meal 1. Today I'm having absolutely zero sweeteners, zero electrolytes, zero fucking everything. So that's 300ml of plain water. I'm having 300 grams of, here's one I made earlier, 300 grams of basmati rice with 80 grams of turkey mince, and I've actually reduced the sauce now. Normally I'd have 50, I've just brought it down to 30, just because I'm being a bit OCD today. I want to bring a tighter look today. Obviously, we'll get Christie on the camera because she was the star of the show yesterday. The star of the show, not only the star of the category, but the star of the entire show. So that is pretty much my meal for this. I'm gonna have 20 grams of dark chocolate with it as well. But yeah, this is the PCA Universe. We did the qualifier yesterday. Christie smashed it. I got second place, which meant I got an invite too. I'm hoping the guy that beat me in first moves up a category, because he was literally on the cusp of being into medium, so he might get put into medium. If there's too many people in the classes, he'll get put up a class. And yeah, so we've got a Costa, we've got a coffee, we've got a little sip of water, we've got meal 1 going in, and I'm going to pass you over to Christie to give you a bit of a recap on her day and how well she slept, and the 7,442 messages she probably got yesterday as well.
It is show day number 2. I miraculously somehow managed to qualify, not only qualify, win my class, and then also win the bikini overall yesterday, which was insanely overwhelming. So we are sat here again today with our poo-inducing juice, hopefully, fingers crossed. Very unlikely it's going to happen because there was not a lot of food in my digestive system yesterday. Came back last night, had a meal, bit of water, back on the Peak Max, and straight to sleep after replying to loads of unbelievable supportive messages from clients, friends, family. Yeah, it was a really overwhelming and incredible day. I genuinely nearly had a panic attack when I came off stage, because I was the last category on as tall, and then it went straight onto the bikini overall, and then after the overall it went straight onto the overall for the show, so it was pretty intense. Had to have a bit of a sit down backstage to try and catch my breath, but yeah, what an experience, what a day. Yeah, so overwhelmingly happy and grateful. I might not sound it, I feel pretty numb at the moment. I've not really processed anything. Plan of action today is we just do our best. You know, today is the best of the best. It's the PCA Universe. I'm going to bring exactly the same look, hopefully, in terms of same bikini, same makeup, same hair. Hopefully they're not remembering me as, there she is, Christie in red. Maybe bring hopefully a little bit better package in terms of posing, because that was my first ever time on stage. I was very nervous. I was like a bag of nerves, literally. I was shaking like a leaf, although I have watched the videos back and I don't look that shaky, so that's a positive. But today is just going to be all about getting glam, having a bit of fun, and just seeing what happens. I've literally got zero expectation for today at all. I'm not even looking for a place, and I'm just looking to get my makeup done and look nice again, because
enjoy the moment.
And
Yeah. As Christie's just touched on, this is the universe, so this is going to be people not just from this area, it's going to be people flying from
all over the world.
It's the universe. It's going to be something special, and this is again testament to all the hours of stairs, all the steps, every single grain of rice. I've seen Christie put 51 grams of blueberries or 76 grams of blueberries, take one out, it goes to 74, and then throw that one in the bin. That's how OCD she's been. There's not been one single gram unaccounted for. Peak Max is going in with this meal as well for me. But yeah, this just shows what sacrifice, dedication, commitment, consistency over a period of time can result in, and I'm incredibly proud. I've actually stopped crying a little bit today because it's kind of settled in. But yeah, immensely proud of this girl.
Yeah. Consistency and hard work beats everything, apart from genetics, because there's going to be some freaky genetic girls there today. So we'll just see what happens. Anyway, Peak Max going in, coffee going in, gonna have a meal in a minute. I need to ask Boss Man what I'm eating. And then yeah, we will catch up soon, hopefully when I'm not looking quite as like a homeless person.
After the same morning routine as the day before, it was time to head to the venue to check in, collect our numbers and start getting ready.
Any spectators going to get the tickets done?
Competitor 64 and 61, please switch. Let's go,
Yeah, I'm about to go through my probably 20th nervous week. It's coming at me, little drops at the moment. It's obviously yesterday was the qualifier, qualified. Today is the big show. There's people here from Spain, Portugal, Ireland, everywhere. It's called the Universe, so hence the level of competition. I'm obviously still in short, I haven't grown, so that'll be my category. From what I've seen, there's a lot of people in it, and the nerves are getting to me a little bit at the moment, but I'm just going to embrace them. You know, I got second place yesterday. All I said I wanted was to get better than a third, so I've done that. I've ticked that box. More importantly, you know, Christie's efforts yesterday were phenomenal, so I feel like a very happy, blessed, lucky man. So I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to enjoy it. Every rep, every set, every screaming at me by Ben Duke making me get those extra reps. I'm going to go out there now and show it off. So it's time to go for the nervous week and then get a pump on. So next time I'll see you, probably pumping up, or I'll be on stage. The last thing we want to do is make any changes before stepping on stage. So with that said, it was time for my pre-stage pump session, which was pretty similar to the one the day before. And after 10 or so minutes of some super light reps, there was only one thing left to do.
Come on, Danny, let's go!
Being the PCA Universe, the standard was a solid level up from the smaller regional shows. This is where the best come from all over the globe to battle it out. So even making it to this point was a huge win. But of course, once up there, I wanted to give it my all.
Yes, Danny! Gentlemen, from the side, of your left hand behind your head.
Show it off, Danny, show them abs off. Start on the chest. Breathe.
Facing the rear, arms overhead, hands open.
This is your shot, Danny. Open out and come back. Back.
From the side, of your right hand behind your head.
Let's go. Shot. Breathe. Chest. Breathe.
Gentlemen, facing the front, abdominals.
Breathe. Yes.
And relax, audience members.
And that was that. The moment all the blood, sweat and tears was for was wrapped up. Now it was down to the judges.
In third place, athlete number 113, Danny. In second place, athlete number 111, Martin. Which means your new Universe champion 110, Jonathan.
So a little roundup for Danny today. Third place in the Universe. Is it Universe? Not. What would I say? Finals? Finals? Yeah. Third place for Danny. Better package than yesterday, I think. Actually, overall, was really happy with the shots. So yeah, that is second show for Danny wrapped up. I'm dieting, so this is why I'm probably losing my words. But yeah, second show for Danny wrapped up. We are going to go again next week, so it is the PCA Aldershot show next Sunday. So yeah, we'll jump in men's physique again, get some more stage experience, and then we will then 2 weeks later, we will then move into Two Bros, where Danny will do his first regional of the year, and then we'll see how that one goes and see what's next after that. And that's it from me.
And then it was time to handle some business. One of everything, £40. One of everything. One of every single one.
Yeah.
I've had a few people do that.
Fucking hell. I've got a show next week.
Just get one. Mars and Vista. It's got to be.
This is well deserved. I've been dieting for a long time. Shall I keep that?
Just keep it. I don't need it.
Do you want me to leave the box open?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite of it now, mate. Mars biscuit.
I'll be honest, I just want a Pepsi Max.
Come on, big bite.
Gorgeous. How is it? Pretty good.
And then it was time for the main event. First up for Christie was her open class. Once again, another absolutely stacked out show, with the stage being full from end to end with high class athletes. Christie had no expectations going into today and was up there just to get some more stage experience and, more importantly, to have fun. After the initial round of judging, we were buzzing to have heard Christie's number being said for first call-outs. It wasn't long after that, Christie was moved to centre stage. We knew this could only be good. Once again, Coach Jake showed his years of expertise in landing people bang on the money, as this being the second day on that stage, she certainly looked even better than the day before.
And ladies and gentlemen, your new Universe champion, athlete number 182, Christie! And ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for another fantastic class.
And if winning her open class wasn't enough, the whole thing was made that little bit sweeter by this. Get Audrey on! Get Audrey on! She's a PCA pro. I'll let her FaceTime when she comes off, but she's in the overall now, so I need to go video it. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Bye. With that box ticked, it was time for the overall. Having just competed in the tall class, Christie had to get off stage and then come straight back on again, so she had no time to pump up or have any water. Despite this, she got straight back into her flow and continued moving between poses beautifully. Being the overall, she was up against the winners of every other class, so was pitted up against literally the best people on the day. For those of you that have posed before, you'll know how hard it is, especially on the back end of a peak week. Even without having any time between her last class and being here in the overall, Christie took it all in her stride and gave 110%, just like she has throughout this whole process leading up to this moment. Yesterday was Christie's first ever time on stage, so to see her settle in so well up there and own every second of it with confidence showed to everyone that this is where she belongs. Centre stage held, comparisons made. All that was left was for the judges to finish their scoring and announce the winner.
Bikini Mass Universe is athlete number 182, Christie!
Get in there! Come on, Christie!
Christie nearly fell to the floor. She couldn't even believe it. She couldn't even pose properly by the end of this, as she had been on stage twice, was absolutely knackered. And it was then about 15 minutes until the pro show. Jake ran backstage so he could chat to and help her focus on getting ready for the pro stage, and then it was time to go. Thankfully, Christie didn't have to do her walk again, as by this point she was pretty tired and pretty dehydrated. Funnily enough, you can see how her physique faded from the open class to the pro due to the lack of food and fluids. Regardless, we were absolutely buzzing when her number was called for first call-outs. We couldn't believe what was happening. 2 wins so far, and now towards the centre of the stage, even in the pro show.
In 4th place, Athlete number 167, Katrina. And in third place, with a check for £250, athlete number 182, Christie.
So proud of you.
Well, I just came third in protest. I won money. What the fuck? Wow. Gonna have to a trophy room.
Backdrop of your check-ins is gonna have fucking
Pro cards.
talk about a trophy card, man.
What an absolute whirlwind of a day, a couple of days, a weekend that has been. Now, when we decided to up and leave, and we have obviously the flexibility to do that with the jobs that we've got, it was a big decision to leave the Isle of Man for we were going to do 2 weeks, and we were like, let's do 4, and then it's become this obviously massive show season. The PCA for me, as I've said from day one, was the show that I wanted to do. So I've done the biggest show of the year. I've done the Universe. I come second in my category against a very, very good guy. I then decided, let's do I'm here, let's do the next one, because I'd qualified, I'd had an invite to come back, and then it turned out the guy that beat me yesterday was actually flying away, and he was going to compete in Spain, I think. So he wasn't there. But then when I got there today, I realised that the people that qualified previous to every single PCA throughout the year, the standard was unbelievable. It was the highest the standard I've ever seen. There was a guy that actually won the overall who was 35. He was my height, and luckily because he was 35, he wasn't in my category because he was in the Masters. 2 years, I wouldn't have even got. I wouldn't have come third today. I wouldn't have been in the top 3. But yeah, I got a 3rd place, in which I was absolutely buzzing about. I'm still after that number 1. I still want to get a 1st place, and I've got 1 more PCA. Well, there's potentially more. We're here a while, but I've got 1 next week on the Sunday. Christie's got 1 on Saturday, which is Two Boroughs, and then that's in Maidenhead, which is an hour away from where we're going to Brighton. And then I've got 1 which is probably about an hour and 10 minutes away on the Sunday. So it's gonna be a bit like this weekend's been a bit difficult because we've been both doing shows. But next weekend we'll have a day each, so that's going to be amazing. But obviously, the star of the show this weekend was Christie, and the emotion you'll probably have seen throughout the video. It was raw. It was just. I didn't expect it. I did expect it because I had very high expectations of her, but she had a lot of self-doubt. And when she says to me, "You think of me in that way because you adore me, and I could be rubbish, and you tell me I'm good." I knew she was good. I could see she was good. The amount of people that were telling me good. She had IFBB pros saying you're going to win this, you're going to win that. It built up a lot of pressure on her, and she didn't crumble under the pressure. She's on FaceTime. She's got about 7,000 WhatsApps, and I will let her talk through what's happened today. You've probably, I'm sure it's covered in the video, but I want her to, this is not my video today. This video is purely about my wife, and I'm so privileged to call her my wife. Even though the ring doesn't fit on that finger anymore because I've lost too much weight, I am one hell of a proud husband, and I've actually got no liquid left in my body because I've been crying for the last 2 days, continuously, with just joy and pride and satisfaction. And if anyone's seen the work that she's done, people in the gym will see her on the stairs, they'll see her lifting weights, they'll see her walking around, they won't see her at home weighing grams of rice, taking one berry out, you know, going out and doing steps when she doesn't want to and it's raining, doing 22 check-ins before then she has to then go out and do 5,000 steps in 30 minutes of cardio. Nobody sees that hard work. They just see her on stage, nice earrings, eyelashes, makeup, bikini. They see the glam. They don't see what I see behind the closed doors. And that's what I've been trying to bring you through this YouTube. It's been more about me. This YouTube was about me. It was never really going to be about Christie. But the potential that she's got, I feel like she needs her own YouTube channel, or we're going to combine this now, and it's not going to just be my journey, it's going to be our journey. We've got plenty of shows to do. We've got shows together. We've got Lauren, Christie's little sister, joining us, I think, in 6 days, and she's coming to live with us in Brighton. We're currently in Hull. It's about a 6-hour drive to Brighton. It's currently 9 o'clock, so we're not going to get there till about 3 a.m. Plus we've got to charge the car along the way. Plus we'll probably have to pull over and have a nap. So it's going to be a long journey. We'll probably get in about 5-6 a.m. Then we've got to pick the dogs up at 8 a.m. from the dog sitter. So it's going to be a long drive, a long night. But I am going to go and start packing the car. Christie's on FaceTime, so I'm sure her dad or her mum at the moment, and I'm sure they're telling her how proud they are of her, and I will let her come and do a little wrap up.
It is now post PCA Universe. Today I won the overall in tall bikini. I also won my PCA Pro card. I then won the overall in bikini in general, like, so there was the bikini tall and then overall bikini, won my pro card, and then I went on and did my pro debut, all within the space of about 20 minutes, and I placed third, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, for the fact that literally yesterday was the first time that I have ever in my life stepped on stage, to winning 2 overalls, my pro card, and getting a 3rd place in a pro show for PCA is absolutely overwhelming. I've not even processed it properly. So overwhelmingly grateful for my coach, Jake Watts at Amplified Nutrition, who has supported me and held my hand through the whole process. As a first-time competitor, probably not easy work. Obviously, Danny, my husband, whose YouTube that I apparently have now overtaken, he has obviously dealt with a lot with me, being my first ever time. I've supported him. I think this is his 3rd season, so I've supported him for the last 3 years, and this year was kind of all about him supporting me. He's obviously been on stage several times, and he's pushed me, made me believe in myself every day, and obviously I've always thought that he was very biased. But yeah, he's always kind of pushed me to be better every single day, and I think that's something that we're very good at with each other. And all the support from everyone back home, and I'm really just lost for words at the moment. It's been a very, very overwhelming day. We've just packed up the apartment in Hull. We are going to go and drive through the night now down to Brighton and get a nice Starbucks on the way, probably try and keep us awake on those motorways, get a good sleep. Back again for the Two Bros regional next weekend, hard body I think it's called, and that's going to be fun because it's going to be the posing that I've actually been practicing So yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe get some more medals, maybe not. Maybe I am a PCA girly after all, and I never thought that I was, but yeah, here we are. But yeah, amazing weekend.
So proud of her. So fucking proud of her.
Proud of you.
So that's it from us. I don't really have much else to say apart from like, comment, subscribe. Go on, you tell them. They might actually do it if you tell them.
Please comment, like and subscribe if you would like to follow the rest of our journey. We have a fair few shows coming up, don't we? We've got the Two Bros Regional next weekend. We have got the Hard Body Classic. We have got the Older Shot PCA show for Danny next weekend.
Hey the Warrior.
15th of June, we have got the Hayder Warrior Classic maybe. And then 3 weeks after that, we have got the Portugal Amateur Olympia Pro Qualifier
which
for
is the
the
big show.
Yeah, which is the big show, the
That's
one that
the big one.
The one that we're after.
But then again, today was a big show, and guess who blew everyone out of the water? So
yeah, so we'll see what
make
happens.
sure you're following this channel. And if you don't want to see me in a pair of trunks and you want to see a beautiful girl like this in a bikini, then make sure you hit the bell.
Hardly right now.
I bet the bell will go from 200 followers to 1,000 once this video goes live. But again, we thank you for following the journey. We thank every one of our clients that, I don't know if you've said this, but the amount of people that put on their check-ins, or what, I've got about 40 WhatsApps now just saying like how well I've done, how I inspire people, how well Christie's done. We're an inspiration as a couple. The reason that they are with us as clients is because we motivate them through what we do. They see what we do and they see the hard work. So again, I want to thank every single client. I want to thank every single person, every family member, every friend. Again, I thanked Darren already in the last video, but again, I messaged him. He was the first person I messaged today because he made that last day of absolute hell a lot more tolerable, because there was probably a point where that towel nearly got thrown in. But yeah, I'll let you wrap it up because it's your video. This is you finishing it. I'm going to finish packing the car. I'll see you.
Stop crying.
And I won't cry.
Yeah, he's not stopped crying. On a lighter note, this is the first full body shower that I have had since Friday. I feel gloriously clean. Any other bikini or athlete competitor will know that you don't get to wear deodorant, you don't get to wear moisturizer, you just have to marinate in that minging tan, and it's horrible. So lovely, clean, fresh, feeling good, ready for next week. Like, subscribe and follow if you want to see all of this unfold. Thanks guys.